watch interviews about the difference between Mexico and United States.
The following bridge unites two countries in unity and in force. It also unites many families as to people pursuing a better life, that either being in Mexico or in the United States of America. In the following documentary, you will learn about DACA, known as Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals, the benefits of moving to the United States of America, various witnesses that have experienced the so-called American dream. You will also learn about some differences between Mexico and the United States.
Did you study in the United States?
Yes, I did.
What are some differences from the U.S. and Mexico?
The amount of work and the schedule.
Did you study in the U.S. to have a better education?
Yes, I did.
Did you live in the United States? If so,
Yes, I lived in the United States for 7 years.
I lived in the USA for 6 years and then I moved 1 year to Mexico.
during the time you lived there, did you study?
I studied in 2 schools in the United States. I studied in Paredes Elementary and Bella. In Paredes, I studied 6 years, and in Bella, I studied a year.
I studied from kindergarten to 7th grade.
Did your family move to the United States seeking a better life?
Yes, for my studies, so I can become a better person in life.
I moved to the United States for family because of family issues and I moved to have a better life.
My name is Diego Nunez. Something that is really noticeable in the difference between Mexico and the U.S. is the patriotism they have in the United States. For example, the Pledge of Allegiance, which is given every morning by the roll call that the teacher gives. Also, there are a lot of differences in the classes. History is taught differently. For example, the Battle of the Alamo is told that the Americans won, while here in Mexico, you're taught that the Mexicans won.
What's the difference of studying in the USA and in Mexico?
The teachers are completely different.
Is it hard living in Mexico and studying in the USA?
Yes, because I need to wake up really early in the morning.
What is the difference of studying in the USA?
It is a very different experience than studying in Mexico.
What is the difference between studying in the USA and Mexico?
Well, in my opinion, studying in the United States is the worst thing. No, like, don't go there. Stay in Mexico, guys.
Did you study in the US?
I did study in the U.S.
What's the difference between US and Mexico?
The desk and the chairs are different, and the food, and also the school because it's a lot bigger.
Did you study in the US to have better education?
Actually, I didn't. I went because my dad had his business there.
For the question that I went to live at the US, my parents got a very good job opportunity there from a business, and that's why we left Mexico and we lived over there for more than 13 years. Well, the differences about the both countries are many. There's good ones and bad ones. The streets and the city, it's more advanced on the US, but here we have like more gastronomy and more good food, healthy food also, because over there we only eat hamburgers and pizzas and everything is fast and the parents are always working and there's many more time to work than to have to spend time with your family. That's a bad thing about the US, that we always have to be working, parents always have to be working, but schools are very good for kids. If I had the choice to leave my kids to work to study at the US, I would definitely send them to study there, but I think I wouldn't live there anymore. Even though it's a very good city and it's a very good opportunity to grow on business and all that stuff, I wouldn't live over there anymore. I would definitely prefer to live here in Mexico. There's many things about it. Food, family, fun. There's a lot of things, a lot of quality time with your parents and kids, and If I would live on the U.S. again, we wouldn't have any time to have with my kids. I would be working all the time. It would be a very bad food and all that stuff. I love tacos.
Reasons that they go to USA. The reasons is that they get more money. The second reason is to have a better life. The third reason is the opportunity. More safe than in Mexico. The negative things of living in the USA. You spend more and you waste more. The second one is that the interests are higher. And the third one is that for a person that is not an American citizen, it's hard to live in America.
There are many reasons why people go to the United States to pursue a better life. One is for economical reasons. Over there is way much more well paid compared to Mexico. Over there you earn a total of $11 an hour as an average estimate since 2015 compared to here in Mexico, the average 84 pesos, which equals to a total of $4.
People to buy online because they can get the thing shipped to US, so they can get the safety, because in Mexico they can steal you that and don't get the shipped right there and that.
People move to US because of the security, because in Mexico we are in a very difficult time where there is shootings all the time, and people prefer to move to US to be safe.
Deferred action for childhood arrivals is also known as DACA. It's a document that states that many U.S. immigrants can stay in the country, and they could also pursue the American dream even though they're not legally citizens, with either a card or a permit that allows them to stay in the country for however long. In comparison to Mexico, the United States has way better streets. They are more well made and have all a decent color compared to the ones in Mexico, which are all patched and have different colors of the cement.
In conclusion, many families choose to live in the United States to have better opportunities for their family, especially their children. They want to give them a better life. Their purpose of going to USA is to go get a better job that pays them enough to sustain their families. Give their kids a better education, better opportunities, so when they grow, they can be more successful. The differences we can notice of living over there and living in Mexico are how people might feel safe, feel better in compared to Mexico. People live longer over there because of how their medicines and doctors are more advanced and have better stuff than some places in Mexico. In USA, they help the people that need the money and can't afford it. They try to give all the people a good treatment and a better life. Their opportunities of having a job are way higher than in Mexico places. They have established better than in Mexico the circumstance of having all equal rights that make us all the same. They have less abuse to people. Their police officers are way different than in some Mexico places. In USA, they act as soon as they get called. They are kind with the people they know they need to be. They are secure. There's less corruption. People don't get that robbed as they get in Mexico. The security is one of the main things why people move to the United States, because in Mexico are very common the shootings, and in USA it happens very rare times. Also, the schools are way better over there than over here. They have a higher educational level, better teachers that help you understand better the subjects. Even public schools are way better than some private. So, like that, the kids can get a good education. You learn English, which is one of the main languages in all the world, and that can help you in the future. These are some of the main reasons why people choose to move to the United States instead of staying in Mexico.